Okay. Firstly, let's look at the our website. It should looking for the requirement. M symbol assignment 5. Okay, so for the widget part, we also have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 methods, five functions here. One is to create website, create widgets, find all widgets for page, and find the widget by ID, and also update and delete. Should be very similar to the page or website we have. So let's open our file here. Not this one, it's this file. Okay, server, service, in app.js. Let's comment this back. We're going to using a new file called widget.service.server.js, and we're going to put all our functions inside there. So let's create a new file here. Widget.service.server.js. Okay, let's create it here. And inside this file, we're going to do the same thing to export module. And inside it, we're going to have our functions. Let's firstly copy our widgets array from our client side. It's in the source, app, service, widget service server. It's right here. Let's copy this one. Actually, cut it. Put it in our server side. Okay, we're moving the data from client to the server. And then we're going to copy this array here, right? Okay, the first one is a post, app.post. And here is the URL. Let's copy that, put it in here. And the function name is create widget. And the next one is a get. Remember, post is used to create a new stuff, adding new stuff to the array. And get is the way you use to retrieve the information, getting the information you already have. So we'll get the API page ID. The function name is find all widgets for the page. And we'll have a find the widgets by ID, looking for specific widgets by the given ID. Find the widgets by ID. We also have a update after put. Put is used to update the current data we have for each widget we have here. Update widget. And we also have a delete. It allows you to delete the current data we have. App.delete. Delete. Okay. Okay, so one more. Okay. So after you have those paths, we need to create functions like for each one. Create widgets, find all widgets for pages. We're going to create each functions inside it. So the first one is a function create widget. It's going to allow you to create a new widget. So this one will be taking two parameters, request and response. And inside this one, we are going to get a new widget from the request, and then adding it to our new array, to our widget array. So this we're gonna have a constant new widget. It's from request the body. Okay. And we're going to getting the ID from the parameter. Actually, I think we're going to generate a new ID, a random ID. Let's copy it from here. Yeah, this one here. Let's just copy all of them to here. Widget, not a widget, new widget. Let's call it a widget. Widget, the ID is equal to a random ID, and widget the page ID is equal to page ID. We need to get in the page ID from the parameter. Constant PID is equal to rec the params PID. We have a PID here, right? Yeah, we have a PID, and the page ID is equal to the PID. And we don't have this. Just widgets. The push this widget inside it, and instead of a return, we are going to rest JSON it, sending it back to the client side. Okay, that's it for the create. Next function. Find all widgets for page. Take a rec and sending back a response. And let's copy the function from the client side. We have 5 widgets by page ID. This one here, copy that, paste it here. All right, delete this dot. And same thing, we're going to get in the page ID from the parameter. So let's copy this one. We're getting the page ID. Oops, did I copy twice? Page ID, okay. Let's see, for variable I equals 0, I is smaller than widgets length, I plus plus. We're looping through all the widgets we have in the array. And if the widgets I, the page ID is equal to the PID, and then we're going to push these widgets into our result. And after everything, we're going to rest the JSON it. Rest the JSON the result array. Okay, that's it for this function. Next one, find the widget by ID. Function, find the widgets by ID. Request, response. And this one, remember, like we need to create a help function, like a select widget by ID, right? Then we can use that help function in our find widget by ID, update widget by ID, and delete widget by ID. We can use it everywhere later. So we're going to create help function called select widget by ID. It takes widget ID, WID, actually widget ID, WGID. This one going to copy the function from the client side. Find widget by ID. It's going to be this one here. Okay. Let's delete this dot. Okay, this one going to loop through the widget list, and looking for if the widget's ID is equal to the WGID, and return this widget. Yeah, that's what I need. And in the find widgets by ID, I'm going to call that function to find it for me. So this one will get in the widget ID. So constant widget ID is equal to the request parameter. Going to get it from the URL. Right? I think we have it in the URL. Let's take it. Look. Yeah, we have it here. We have the widget ID here. And we can create. Find that widget is equal to select widget by ID, and by this widget ID. Okay, we're getting that widget by calling the select widget by ID, and then we just rest JSON it. Widget. Okay, that's it for this question, for this function, and we'll have 2 more left. Function update. Update widget. Request response. So we're going to do the same thing. We're getting the widget ID from it, and let's copy the function from the client side. Let's copy this one here. Delete this dot. Okay, and we're going to get our widget by calling select widget by ID, not find widget by ID. So select widget by ID, and by this WGID. Okay, this one going to get our old widget, and we're going to get the index of it, and then we're updating the. We need the widget here. Yeah, we're getting the widget is from the body. Constant widget is equal to rect body. Okay, we're getting the widget from the body. Yeah, updating it to the new widget. Okay, and then for the delete function, delete widget. So take a request and a response. We'll do the same thing, getting the widget ID and copy the function from the client side. Okay, getting the, let's copy this one. Old widget is from the select widget by ID, and this dot index of it, and then we just remove it. Yeah, that's it. So that's everything you need in the widget service.server.js file. Okay, and after you do that, you can start test the server side. So let's close this window and looking for the folder of it. Desktop, simple assignment, git bash here. Okay, let's try that. Node server. Okay, running on 3100. Let's try that. Localhost 3100. Oops, shouldn't be localhost. Should be localhost 3100 API. Let's see which one I can try here. Let's try this one. API widgets, and find all the widgets for this page, for page 321. Let's try that. API for the page 321 here. Oops, not working. API page 321. No, not working. Okay. Did I save this file? Save everything here. Let's restart the server. Let's have an error. Oh yeah, I didn't save it, and now I'm getting an error in my widget service. I forget to delete this tab here. Okay, delete that one. Save it. Try it again. Still have error. AAP, not AAP, APP here. App. No server. Okay, hopefully it works right now. API. Page 321 widgets cannot read PID of undefined. Cannot read property PID of undefined. Find all widgets for page. I have typo here. Params. Is this how spelled? Oh yeah, I had a typo. Params. Okay, let's try it again. No server. Okay, it works. I'm getting all the widgets I have. Let's try to get a specific widget. Let me take a look of the URL of it. Find widget by ID. This one here. Let's try that. Let's try to get in this one 234. 234. Okay, I'm getting it. Okay. I think the server part shouldn't have any problem right now. Hopefully. Okay, let's try to finish our client side. Then I can use in the client side to call the server side. So the first function we need to change is a function inside the widget service client, and to using these functions to link them to the server side. So source app service with service, okay. And let's firstly copy those libraries I need. Let's take a look at the page service I have here. I need those three. I need a map, HTTP response, and the environment. I need to copy them. Okay, those are going to be the libraries I will use in this class. And I need to create a base URL, and also in the constructor I need to put the HTTP. So let's copy them here. And so inside each function, I'm going to create a constant URL is equal to the this the base URL plus the rest of it. The rest of it can be found in our server. Should be this one here. Plus this guy, plus the PID, and plus the rest part. And the PID is equal to this page ID here. Alright. And the rest of it just return this HTTP post URL and this widget pipe and the map. Okay. Inside it, we're going to have a response. Return response.json. Alright. The next one is find widgets by page ID. Constant URL equal to this the base URL plus this one here. And it separates them plus and PID is this page ID. Return. Let's copy this one here and modify it a little bit. This one should be a get. In get we don't have this widget, and that's it. Next one. Constant URL is equal to this the base URL plus rest of part is right here. And let's separate them. Which ID is right here. Then just copy this one here. It should be exactly the same. Both of them are get. Okay. And update. Let's constant URL equal to this the base URL plus we're going to plus update widget here. So this one here. And this part, and in the widget ID. And just copy this one here. Change get, become a put. Put is used to update stuff. And we need a URL and the widget. Let's see. Dot pipe. And for the delete, constant URL is equal to this the base URL plus this one here plus that. Copy the widget ID here. Okay, well plus the widget ID, and then just return just copy this one here, and change the put into delete and remove this widget here. Okay, that should be it. So that's it for the widget service, the client side. Just sending a request and receiving a response, and directly sending a response back to our client. I think for the server one, I still have a few mistakes here. Yeah, for the updated one, I need to raise the JSON something. Otherwise, it's not really sending any response to the client. Client will keep waiting for the response. With JSON, the widget, sending the widget to it. And same thing for delete. With the JSON, it's sending back the whole widget list, widget array, widgets. It's sending something to it, letting know like we finished everything. Sending you a response. Okay, that's it. And we can go to each component to fix each component there. So let's firstly go to the widget list. In here, we're going to fix the ng init here. So this the widget service, the file service ID. So this one, we are going to do subscribe here. So in the subscribe, the file widgets by page ID, we're actually going to receive, if you're checking the server, you know, like this one going to return your array here, going to return the whole array of results. So here we're going to expect to getting a array of widgets. So it should be widgets, and it's a widgets array, right? And if we received it, we are going to just initialize list of widgets is equal to this widgets. Keep looking. Get YouTube URL. I don't think we need to change this one. We can keep it like that. This one has nothing to do with server. Hopefully not. Nope, not at all. So next page is widget chooser. This one here we have a function widget ID, create widget. Okay. So for this one, this is actually easy. We're going to change this one into a subscribe. The subscribe. Okay. After we create this widget, we're going to receive a widget. Widget, type of widget. And we're going to use that widget to update the widget ID. So constant widget ID and navigate. Copy both of them, put them inside it. And this one not going to make it that hard. Just going this one because we'll get a widget back. We're just using this widget .id. And this actually I don't even need to create that. I can just use it inside directly inside the navigate widget ID. Navigate widget ID here, and I can actually delete this one.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
On the other one where we looked at where we subscribed and we got the widget and then you got the widget, but that one was an array, and so this one we don't have to look at the whole array. We're just looking at.
Well, this depends on what are you getting from the server. Like for the create widget, and response, I'm using a REST.json to send back the new widget I created. Okay. If you retrieve the whole widgets here, then you have to looking at it. Actually, I only retrieve sending back this new widget I need, right? This one I just sending the response. In the response, you only have the one widget inside it, and then you can just using the ID of it, because this is the new widget you just created, right? This widget you just create an ID, random ID here, and create a page ID for it, and push it into the widgets array. and I can just sending back this widget to the client side back, and then I can just use it here. This all depends on you, like what you really need here. Like if you will need the whole array, you can just send in the whole array back. If you just need a one widget, so why don't we just send in the widget back, right? Or actually, you can just send in the widget ID back if you need. Like we can send in the widget ID back. And here, like instead of a widget, you are going to receive a ID and its type of number or type of string, and you can just use it here. It's the same thing. Depends on what you need here. All right. Let's take a look of the widget edit. Should we have a lot of things we need to do here? Widget edit here. Okay, this one going to update this widget. So it's the same thing. We're going to do a subscribe here. The subscribe. And this function here, find widgets by ID. This one, if you take a look, it's sending back us a widget. Okay, we can just use that widget. So widget it's going to just this widget is just equal to this widget. That's it. Okay, we are getting this widget and update it to this widget. So let's take a look of the each one inside it. The header, the image, and the YouTube. This one, the same thing. It's the widget. Or you can just copy the whole thing to there. Let's do it again. By the widget by ID, it's going to be a subscribe because it's communicating with the server. It's waiting the response from the server. So we're going to expecting to receive a widget, type of widget. And we're using that to apply our list of widgets, to update our list of widgets. Okay, and for the update, this one going to have a subscribe, and inside the subscribe, we are going to expecting to receive a widget. Like if you forget what you should receive, you can just take a look up here. Like I'm going to receive a widget from it. And if you don't want a widget, you want something else, just know to change it to something else. Like you want to get a response from it. After I receive the widget, I'm just going to navigate you to the widget list page. All right. And for remove, I'm going to receive a widgets array. Like this is what I set it to. Like here I say that like if after I delete it, I'm going to receive the whole array of the widgets. Okay. If you don't want the whole array of widgets, just sending something back, like something you think is going to be useful. Or let me maybe sending a one back. It's totally fine. Like after you receive the one, and just saying, okay, I successfully got it. All right. After I receiving the whole widgets, I'm just navigating back to the widget list. That's it for the header. And let's take a look of the image. Should be very similar. I can just copy it actually. Subscribe, copy from here. And let's the one. And for the remove, it's gonna be the same thing. Can copy from here to let's update. Where's the remove? Remove is here. Yeah, it's that. It's here. Okay, that's for remove. And for the update, we're going to copy that. Did I copy too much or something? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Should me enough. Let me see. Yes. And next thing is for the YouTube. Widget YouTube. Okay, it's very similar. Just copy and paste. Copy the one from the ng init. Just update the list of widgets. And for the remove, we'll just do the same thing. Alright. Just getting the response from the server and then navigate to back to the widget list. And same thing for the update. Okay. Let's try if everything is still working. Restart our server and open a new window for the ng-serve. ng-serve running your client side and no server running your server side. ng-serve. This one runs your client side. Compile your client side and make it ready to on the 4200. Okay, compiled successfully. That means it doesn't find any error yet. And let's just open for the localhost 4200. Yes, my login page. It's looking for the CU. This one has some example inside it. Website. Here, post 1. Okay, I'm still setting all my widgets. That means widget list is working correctly. Take a look at the widget chooser. Let's open F12 here. See if I found any error. It's Google. Double click something. It's nothing to do with me. Let's try the header. It's not working. Image YouTube. It's not working. Something is wrong here. I'm getting a 500. Let me see. So widget.
Script, you don't look for like 200, like response back from the server or anything.
Yeah, we expect 200. 200 it just means okay, successfully. 500 is just some internet error, or some response is not correctly formatted, things like that. But 200 is just means okay. It's like a different story. It's more in the network field. Don't need to worry about that. Just it's giving you an error. It's not working. So that means something is wrong. Let's take a look at this one. Create widget. Subscribe. We're going to navigate us back to the widget ID. What's wrong with it? So on API page 321.500. This one is not working. It's supposed to work. I mean, that's my source. Yeah, it works. I'm getting all the widgets I need. No, that's not what I need. The create one just create one for me, not getting all the data for me. Let me take a look. Not widget chooser TS. Widget chooser. Navigate user UID website. Create web widget. PID new widget. Take a look at the service. Widget service here. Create. Create one for this page, and we are expecting to receive a widget back. Take a look at the server. This is my server. API page ID widget. API page ID widget looks like correct. Create a widget. It's a post. Did I make it a post here? It's a post. Getting the PID request response. Yeah. Let's try to console log it. See if that is. Huh? Yeah. I'm sorry. Params?
Yeah.
Params. Maybe I had a typo there. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Params I get a typo there. Restart the server. Let's try it again. Okay, this is the image. Yeah, it works. Okay. Let's create an image here. Delete. Coming back. That's great. Let's try to change this this title here. Heading. Change it to hello. Let's clear the console. Submit. Okay. Change it back to hello. It works. And for the image, let's change the width of it to 50-100%. Hey, I'm getting an error here. Cannot read property name of undefined. Yeah, it's reading too fast. I'm going to change that. Submit. 50%. It works. And for the YouTube, let's change the width into 10%. It works. Okay. I didn't make it like a responsive, but you can make it like a responsive using the Bootstrap class to make it responsive. Let's remove those arrows here. Like it's not gonna influence anything, but I don't like the arrow showing there. So let's go to each component. So in the widget edit widget header component here. So this widget should be equals to empty widget. Okay. What should the widget have? Because checking the models. Checking the model widget. So at least we need three things: is ID, empty, widget type. Let's make it empty. Page ID is empty. That's it. Let's change this one into a common. Okay, that's widget type. Let's copy that. Put it into also the image and YouTube to remove that error. It's trying to get in initialize the ID page type and page ID from it. This one will prevent you from those errors, I think. Let's try that. Here, let's go into let's clear the console first. Let's go to this image. Still have this error. I think that's from the edit. Let's take a look. Widget edit. This edit that's there too. Widget edit. Let's put you here too. Widget is this equal to this. Okay. Refresh your page. Nothing showing. Okay, no error anymore. Let's try to the image. There's no error. Try to the YouTube. Okay. There's something about like a Google ads. Some Google something about their advertisement. It's nothing to do with me. I cannot change anything. Okay. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, and let's try again to change the width of it. Change to 50%. It's still working. Okay. So that's it for the 75. If you just finish everything like this one, like the one I showed in all the video, you should get 100 here. Okay. And let's try last time. Let's try this one. Let's change this one back to 100%. This one is for the image or for the YouTube. Okay. This one should be for this text here. It's not working. This one. I change the text. Yeah, it works. Okay. Not for the name. It's just text. Don't care about the name actually. 1, yeah, it works. Right, and then we can add new things here. New with the header, adding a new one. 112.173, size 1, submit. Should be right here. Okay, yeah, everything is working. And I'll just stop here and submit my assignment. Let's close the server, cancel the ng serve, Control C, and we can start submit it. So it will be ng build. Remember to build it for ready for product. Production mode. Alright, and let's just git add dot, git commit a5 git push. Okay, it should be already in my GitHub. Let's take a look of our hierarchies. Make sure it works too. Hierarchy. Close this one. Oops. Hierarchy. And it's app maker establish this one, I think. Yeah. Open. Yeah, it's still building in progress. Still in building. View the build progress. See how it goes. It's already in the last step. Compressing. Loading the output. Okay, build finished. Let's open this one. Open app. Yeah, it's working here. Okay, we can try that. See you logging. Okay, we can save the password. Website. Yeah, everything is here, and we can change everything. Let's wait for submit. Okay, it works. All right. So that's it for 75, and let me upload the video to the YouTube.